Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Leanna and today we're talking about thrift store pricing and your reselling business. If this is the kind of content that you like, I upload every Tuesday and Friday, so don't forget to subscribe. All right, we're going to hop in. I've been hearing all over Instagram, all over Facebook about thrift stores are charging too much. How dare they charge so much when they get it for free? I can't, buy from there and make profit. How dare they? Thrift stores are in business to make themselves money. Period. Thrift stores are in business for themselves. They are not in business so that we can have a business. They don't care about that. They want to make money for themselves, whether that's for profit or for charity or for programs or whatever. They're in business for themselves. Yes, they get their items for free. Absolutely, that has been the business model from day one, that they get their items for free. I'm jealous because I wish I could get my items for free and sell them at a higher price. Absolutely. And if I got items for free, for sure, I'd be listing them at market value and making as much profit as I could. The only difference is if I am getting items for free, I am being transparent with those people that are giving me the items, what I am doing with those items. Here in Ontario, thrift stores have to be transparent. There's a rule saying that if you are a for-profit store, you have to let the consumers know when they're shopping, when they're donating, that you are for profit. So my local Value Village is a for-profit thrift store. They have announcements all over their PA system when you're in the store, and they have signage up telling you they are no longer a charity, they are for profit. So it's like, consumer beware. It's up to the consumer whether they want to shop there or donate there or whatever. So being transparent is the only difference. And that is a rule that has just recently been changed, like I'm going to say in the last 10 years or something. Now, I know it's here in Ontario. I don't know if it's across Canada, and I don't know if it's in the United States. So let me know down below if you have a rule like that. If it doesn't exist where you live, it's up to the consumer to do the research to figure out where they want to shop, where they want to donate, what's important to them, whether it's a true charity shop or not. Also, thrift stores do not operate for free. You know what? They have overhead. They have their building, their lease fees, their rent fees, heat, hydro, internet, the items that like the racks, the hangers, the employees, they have overhead that they absolutely have to meet every single week, month, day, whatever. So you have to keep that in mind as well. It's not like they're operating totally for free, because they're not. Okay, so thrift stores are charging a lot of money. How do you deal with that as a business owner? So for me, I am fortunate because I have a lot of choice where I source thrift store wise. But we also consciously made that decision when we were deciding where we were going to move to. And we moved somewhere where we have, I think, like 7 thrift stores here in town that I could actually access by bus if I had to. And then, you go half an hour out, and there's a few more. You go an hour, and there's I can't even name how many there are, because we have all these over here in Canada, and we have all these in the States as well. We also have access to a bins. But we made that decision, and I'm not telling everybody to pick up sticks and move house just to do that, but it makes a difference because I have a lot of choice. I don't have to shop at just my Value Village, which is the highest price store ever. I don't have to just shop there. I can shop in my Goodwill that has great prices, or I could shop, at the Mission Thrift, which has great prices and stuff like that. I get a variety, and I'm very lucky that way. I still do shop in my local Value Village because they miss great brands and they don't price them right. And I get 30% off every Tuesday for Seniors Day, so I love it. I take advantage of coupons, which actually is my very first point of how to deal with the rising costs. Join the email groups, go to the sales, use their savers clubs or their club points, use coupons, take advantage of senior days or whatever. When you're joining their email or their groups or their clubs that they have, they will let you know about sales that are coming up. Local Goodwill just had a 30% off sale, I want to say last Friday. So we took advantage of that because we got the email. We also know that they're having a 50% off sale at the end of February because the cashier told us, be nice to the cashiers and to the people that work there because they're going to be your friends and they're going to help you out a lot. So that is number one way to help save some money and lower your cost of goods. Another way is to, go out of your comfort zone, go out of your city, go a little bit further afield. If you can, go to the next city over, drive an hour and go sourcing. See if that helps at all. See if you get a better cost of goods that way. You're only going to know if you try. This point always sort of brings up Courtney from Common Tags, who lives very rural California. And she drives into Los Angeles like once or twice a week or something. And it's a 2-hour drive because she knew that where she lived, she didn't have sourcing opportunities and she would have to do that. So going a little bit further afield might be the answer for you. Take a day out of every 2 weeks and go even further afield. Go to a bins if you have one. Spend the day. Do whatever you have to do. That is another way to help lower the cost of goods. And yeah, you have to spend more time by traveling, but you know what? If you want to get that lower cost of goods, it might be worth it. Another way is to, work with the prices that your local thrift store is giving you. Maybe you source differently. Maybe you source higher end items, or you instead of having a bigger average sale price, you do volume, and maybe you sell 10 items instead of 2 items to make that money, and you work with their prices that they have. And that takes research and it takes time to actually go through their racks, but it might be worth your while and it might work for you. There are ways to combat or to use the pricing that they have and make it work for your business. And it might mean changing your business model a little bit. And that's okay. Got to go with the flow sometimes, right? So to wrap up, I just want to really put it in your head that thrift stores aren't there for you. They are there to make themselves money so they can charge whatever they want, the same way we can charge whatever we want. If you want better sourcing opportunities, look for different sourcing opportunities. Maybe you want to go to pallets or source on Poshmark and mystery boxes or ThreadUp or things like that, local Facebook groups, things like that. Try that out as well. Offer to pay $5 a bag for people donating clothing to different stores. Try something different, and it could work for you as well. I think I just want to leave you with one little thing. And you know what? Pricing, even from store to store, is just crazy. Even within my city, I showed you a Cloudveil shirt, merino wool long sleeve base layer that I had picked up at a Goodwill for $6.29. And today I went into the Value Village and the same shirt but in a different color, $17.99. So you know what? You got to look for the better prices and go from there. Anyway, that is it for me today. I hope everybody has a fantastic week. I am back on Friday. I'm going to have a January wrap up. We're going to talk about how sales were. We're going to talk about some of the things I'm changing. I'm doing a live silent show on Poshmark Canada on Thursday. I'm going to talk about how that went. And I wanted to try it out because they added in silent shows. So I want to see what that's all about. I'm going to share that with you. And we're going to talk about a few more things that are going on in the community. And that's it. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great week. And I will see you all on Friday.